Happy New Year!
Yay!
Yes! What is going on, everybody? We are so excited to be back today on the new year. On the new year, 2021 is finally here. We are done with 2020. Put in the bleep year. Fuck 2020. We're done with that.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I think everybody can that was born, in our generation can agree that 2020 was the most crap year of our lives.
I think for any generation though, but especially for us as young people.
I don't really think for people born in the 60s, I mean, there was a lot of wars and crap going on.
Okay, that's what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like for us, I mean, this pandemic is crappy. So, yeah. If you guys hear a lot of wind blowing in the background, we have a fan on.
You can see my
There's
hair.
like a heat wave and crap going on. So it's extremely hot. So it
hot.
needs to be on, otherwise you'll just like see waterfalls protruding from me.
Look at this dog.
She's like, nope,
She just wants
my
to chill.
couch.
She just wants to chill here.
But
Anyway.
we are back with another video. On today's video, we kind of decided that we'll answer some questions that you guys might have, some stuff that we thought about that we kind of just want to tell you guys about. And just have a little bit of fun before we really, get into the new videos for this new year that I'm excited about. So yeah, I think we'll do that and we'll just get into it. So let's start this thing. Alright, so the first thing we kind of decided we want to let you guys know is where we're from. Because, I mean, you guys probably, we've probably mentioned it in other videos that we stay in Nelspruit. But I wasn't born here and neither was Cindy. So I think you can start. Tell the people where you're from.
Mine is not as entertaining as your story, but I am a born and bred. I just wanted to say, born and raised in Cape Town in South Africa.
More specifically,
Parow. That sounds very Afrikaans. It's a little suburb in Cape Town, just outside of the city, and that's where I grew
in the
up.
Western Cape.
In the Western Province, Western Cape, Western Province. And I was born and raised there my entire life. Never moved even out of the same house. Grew up with my parents. I'm an only child, by the way. And I didn't leave the house ever, really, until I met, lived anywhere else until I met you. And then we traveled around quite a lot, but I'll let you get into that. But I'm from Cape Town.
Right, so I was born in a little place called Richards Bay. That's in KwaZulu-Natal.
I've never been there.
You don't want to go. I'm kidding. It's not a bad place at all. I was born there, and for the first 7 years of my life, I was raised there. And my dad is a contractor, meaning that he works at a certain place until his contract is done, and then he moves on to the next place. So after Richards Bay, I moved so many times. I'm 26 and I've moved about 27, 28 times in my life. So basically every year I saw a new place, So, I'm not gonna get into everywhere I stayed, but I was basically in every province that is in South Africa. I was in. I was there. She just growled because the other dog was sniffing her tail and she was like, get away from me, bitch. But, so yeah, I moved around quite a lot. It wasn't fun because moving is one of the most stressful things that you can do. But I got to see a lot of South Africa. I got to see a lot of different places, which I think is nice, but I didn't like the whole moving thing that much. It wasn't cool.
I just wanted to add, I think, because as I said earlier, as soon as I met him, and I decided, okay, now I'm going to be with you now. Because then we were engaged and everything, so I was like, okay, it's time for me to leave the nest and be with you. And then the first stop was in Limpopo, then it was here in Mpumalanga, then it was back to the Cape again, then it's back to Mpumalanga. So before that, I never knew what a move was like. The first time was very fun. After the first time, it's not so fun anymore. No. But yeah, the cool thing is now I've seen so many more places that I've never seen before, that I never thought I would ever see. And whether it was fun whether it was a nice place or not, now I know. And that's the fun part, the exploring a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you have moved around quite a bit, mate.
Yeah. So I'm basically from all over South Africa. Alright, so why don't you ask the next question?
The next question, we thought it would be fun to let you guys know what we like doing together as a couple, but also separately.
Okay, I cannot answer this question because her parents watch our videos, so I
really?
can't say what we do
Everyone
together.
watches! I don't think anyone wants to know!
I'm kidding. Well, I'm not kidding, it's true. But I think stuff that we do together...
That we like doing together?
This goes back to the very first date her and I went on. It was on the same day. I asked her out to the movies. The day that I met her, I asked her out to the movies. And she said yes. So I'll always have a soft spot for just like chilling, watching a movie together. And recently, I have to say, we started watching these really horrible films. We go onto IMDb. This is what we do, and we look for movies that score like under 3, and then we choose one to watch just to see why it got that bad of a rating. And it's actually pretty fun because it's so horrible.
So our new hobby together is basically to watch all of the bad films in the world just because we like laughing at it. Which might sound weird, but
now, especially for South Africans who are now on level 3 lockdown again, if you're looking for something fun to do with your significant other, give this a shot. Like I promise you will not be disappointed because you know what you're going into. And then you get into it and it's like, can a movie really be this? We watched a movie the other day called The Burning Day. I have no words. Just go watch it. It's so bad, but it was so funny. So yeah, go for it. But yeah, I think for me personally, together is just watching a movie and enjoying each other's company. That's for me. I don't know about you.
And I think that might be a lot of people's answer, like just watching a movie together. But that it's actually a lot of fun, and we take turns in picking the movies. We always, like, if he wants to watch action, then we watch
We watch action.
We watch action.
Now we've lost the T in this whole conversation.
And
it's a T off.
So I think that's important, is to compromise and watch what one person wants to watch.
She got me to watch Twilight. I would have never watched Twilight.
And you liked it.
I did. I would have never watched Twilight without her. I always thought, sparkly vampire is absolute bullshit. I'm not gonna enjoy this movie. And then she was like, listen, I gave a lot of things a shot. Would you mind giving this a shot? And I'm somebody, I don't mind giving a movie a shot. I don't care how crap people says it is. I'll watch it. I ended up enjoying it more than I thought I would. The first one was awesome. The second one was alright. The third one was good. The fourth one was absolute rubbish. I hated that movie. And the fifth one is like the best one of them all. So I enjoyed them. I gave them a shot and I ended up liking them. So yeah.
But yeah, I think our number one answer would be watching movies together. What other stuff do we like doing together?
We like go out to like on our previous vlog you saw us go to Montana Pet Pavilion.
We like doing stuff like that together.
Yeah, like just sometimes she'll say, listen, let's go window shopping, and I'll do it. I mean, we get out of the house, we walk around the mall, just get out of the house.
And something, we don't do it all the time, but something we like doing when we do it is to cook.
Oh yes, definitely.
We like making food together.
Yeah.
And okay, now separately.
Separately?
You go.
For me, it would be gaming. First off, because I mean, I have my own gaming channel, as you guys probably know already by now. So you know, I hop in with my friends on a game, and we just talk crap, have fun. You know, that's. And then I love writing. That's something a lot of people don't know about me. I'm actually a writer.
And he's very good, might I add.
But yeah, I'd like, if you know, when inspiration strikes, I'll just sit down and start writing a novel or a script or whatever, and you know, just kind of see where the story goes. Sometimes I'll have dreams about what I'm writing, and then you know, I'll write that. I had a really weird dream once about zombies. So, you know, I think I have to work that into a novel somehow, because it was actually a pretty
It
dope
was.
dream. I'd like to see that movie.
I would love if you wrote that book.
But yeah, I think I might start doing that. And then
Just remember the name, Matthew Jacobs. You might see it on a book one of these days.
and then the last thing, also not a lot of people know this, but I was actually really into acting at one stage. So, you know, I studied it and all that stuff. So, you know, just like goofing around acting. I like doing accents, a lot of different accents. Sometimes I prank her by acting a certain way, and then she thinks I'm serious, and then it's like, psych. And so, you know, I enjoy acting. So gaming, writing, acting. I think.
Those are good stuff.
Movie reviewing. How can I forget movie reviewing? I like reviewing movies. So, you know, if you guys ever want me to review a movie for you, tell me. I'll do it. I'll get her to join me. Why not?
That might be very interesting.
Why not? But yeah, I like reviewing movies because I'm into movies very much. So yeah, that's what I like doing separately.
What I like doing. Oh no, I shouldn't be saying.
Wow.
I think this is a lot of people's answer always, but they're saying reading. I like reading, but I haven't read a book in what feels like ages. But I do like it though. I like reading. And when I was a little kid, I was like a huge bookworm.
I'm not a big reader, so this is her thing.
So yeah, but recently I've lost touch with it. I almost want to say, but I will always have an appreciation for books. Like I would rather, like you'll watch a movie, I want to read the book.
Yeah, like Harry Potter and Twilight. I watched the movies.
And I read the books, so.
She also read Hunger Games, Maze Runner, Divergent. You know, all the.
They're all there.
Yeah, they're all yeah. So you know, she'll read the book before she watches the movie, and then she's like, "This isn't really like the book." I'm like, "I don't care. I'm not gonna sit there and read the entire book." Although I write, which is weird. I'm not a big reader for a writer.
But yeah,
I do read sometimes.
I like reading, and what else do I like doing? Sleeping.
Well, that's not a lie.
I'm saying it as a joke, but it's actually the truth. I like sleeping. And then I like making TikToks these days.
Oh yeah, I forgot about TikTok.
That's something
I like TikTok too.
We've gotten into.
Hey, TikTok too sounds like TikTok. I like TikTok too.
TikTok too.
I like TikTok too. You want to play TikTok?
So we like doing that, and yeah. I'm actually a very boring person now that I think of it. I don't have
Okay,
stuff
she
to
left
do.
one out.
What?
She likes drawing, and she's really good. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. She is an artist. She is. I've seen the stuff that she draws, and she's really good. She draws freehand, like traces stuff, but it's good. It's
Okay.
good. And she never admits it, which pisses me off to no end, because it's a talent of hers that she decides to keep hidden, and I don't like that, because it's good. And when you're good at something, you need to keep doing it. So start drawing again.
Okay.
Right, so finally, I think we should probably tell you guys what our goals are for 2021. Mine would be to grow both my YouTube channel and my TikTok channel, because my TikTok channel actually grew really fast, and I don't really know how. I don't really know why, because the stuff that I do is kind of generic. I want to say.
Funny.
You know, I do funny stuff here and there. I do top 10 movie lists, which the people really started to enjoy. I mean, I'm on, I I think what 63 or 64 already.
We've got over 1,000 followers already.
You know, and people love to see what I do there. So, you know, that's what I'm doing on TikTok. If you guys want to check it out, we'll leave the link at the end of the video. Her link as well. So yeah,
you want to grow on
yeah, basically
platforms.
I would love to grow a little more, like our channel, my gaming channel, and both of our TikToks. That's I think those are my biggest goals for 2021.
Yeah, and I think mine would be the same. Obviously, we do it for fun, all of these YouTube and TikTok and stuff, but we also take it very seriously. Even though we might be doing fun or funny things, we like making people laugh, so that's probably why we focus on content like that. But we actually take it very seriously. We would love to do it as a career, which I think not everyone understands always, but in today's day and age, that is a very big possibility if you just keep at it and work hard towards it. So that is actually, I don't know if you guys knew that, but that's what we're trying to accomplish. We want to build a career out of it, but it's difficult because people don't always appreciate what you do. They don't always subscribe, they don't always follow, you know, and that's the stuff we need. But we are patient, we are working towards it every day. So
you see, the big thing that people probably don't get is because the whole pandemic started and because this whole thing happened, it kind of killed jobs, especially here in our country, you know. So I mean, Cindy has high school qualifications and everything, and she can't find work. You know, she's struggling to find work. I cannot find work at all, and trust me, I have been on job sites every day. So, you know, we kind of sat here one day, kind of bummed out, you know, thinking, what are we going to do?
Because it's not fun.
Because you know, it's horrible sitting at home the whole day with nothing to do. And we kind of just looked at each other, and I said, you know what, I'm going to start gaming online, just like with my friends, and making YouTube videos about that. And she was like, really? You want to do that? I was like, well, there's nothing else for me to do. Why not? Started doing it, got a few subscribers, got into it, and now it's something that I do on a weekly basis, and I enjoy it. Then, I think it was a couple of months later, I made the suggestion, why don't we start this channel? And at first she was skeptic, and then when we really started getting into it, she actually came around and said, you know what, I really like doing this. And I was never a fan of TikTok really until one of my friends showed me a video that really got me laughing and wanting to see more content. And I downloaded the app, started, you know, screwing around on it, and grew
now
fast.
You like it.
And I love TikTok. It's one of the apps that I use the most every day. So yeah, that's why we decided to start this whole thing.
And coming back to what you said about there aren't enough job opportunities, I think in the world, but in this country, it's pretty rough.
No. Please don't get me wrong. If I say South Africa, I just mean for us at home. Now, I'm sure all over the world it's difficult right now.
But what I want to say is, I think because there were no opportunities given to us, we decided to create our own opportunity, basically. And we are working at it every day. So, and sometimes it can be frustrating because you just want to get there already, you know, reach the goals that you've set, and it doesn't happen the way you want it to happen always. But what's important is we like doing this, so that kind of keeps us going. It kind of, the passion is there, and I think that's important with anything you tackle in life. If you're passionate about it, then go for it and prove the people wrong.
But whatever it is in your life that you feel you want to do, that people say you'll never do it, try working harder at accomplishing that. You know, a lot of people in my life told me, you know, I'll never be able to be like a big YouTuber or a big TikToker. I don't think 1,000 followers on TikTok is big, but I don't think it's little either. And it's happened in a short while, and I went for it. And you know, I don't regret it one day. And I don't make content for the people that don't follow me or haven't subscribed yet. I make it for the people that have followed me and have subscribed. You know, you guys are the reason we do this every week. It's not for the people that haven't subscribed. It's for you guys, the guys that have subscribed and like watching our content. So, it's sometimes you have to just find that motivation inside you to say, you know what, doesn't matter how bad today's gonna be, doesn't matter how much hate I'm gonna get for this, I'm just gonna do it. And you do it, and it's hard. A lot of days, you sit there and you're like, I'm not. Sometimes when I have to record content for my channel, I'll sit there and I feel like I'm not from the mood to game tonight, and you kind of feel down. Sometimes we want to shoot a video and then one of us that maybe doesn't feel all that well, but we do it. And then once you start doing it, you get that second wind to say, you know what, doesn't matter what's going to happen, I'm just going to keep on doing this. And yeah, so if you guys out there watching the channel have something you want to start doing but you're afraid,
anything,
you have to start. I know it's scary, and I know it probably is going to take a lot of effort from you to start, but start.
And take it from someone that struggled with this, I think a bit more than you struggled with it. Don't let fear stand in your way, because that's what was my problem for a while.
Yeah.
And
our very first video, the weird food combos video, we recorded long before we put it up. She first had to decide, does she still want to do this? And then one day she just kind of came to me and said, upload our first video. I'm going to start doing this. It's time we did this.
Yeah, and I'm so glad I did.
Now we're here.
Yeah.
A couple of videos later and a couple of subscribers later. Thank you to you guys.
And I think that's kind of where we want to end off.
Yeah.
Is by saying thank you to
Thank you to
thank you to all of you guys that have been watching since day one. If you maybe just come across our channel, thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, obviously, if you haven't. But thank you for sticking around, and thank you to our family. Thank you to our parents, your parents and my parents, for actually supporting us in what we are trying to accomplish, and for believing in us and encouraging us. And our friends that have been supporting us and that are basically our biggest fans. And just thank you to everyone who sends us kind messages and stuff. And, we really appreciate that. And
please, guys, if there are any questions that you want to ask us, let us know in the comments. Let us know on the email address that we give you guys. Send it in. And then maybe in a later video, we can answer some of you guys' questions as well. We'd love to hear from you guys. So please, let us know.
And maybe just to end off, I would like to just tell everyone that even though 2020 wasn't an amazing year, I think for most people, if not all of the people in the world, everyone went through stuff, and it wasn't the best year, So I think I just want to tell everyone that it's a new year now. 2021 is here, and even though you might be going into it not feeling too great, just keep your chin up, keep doing what you're doing, work toward your goals, love the people around you, take care of yourself and them.
And always stay true to who you are.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone else change you.
Yeah. And work hard. And be happy. Choose to be happy.
And we'll see you guys again next Friday.
Bye.
Bye.